Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Newcastle X-Wing. I'm Steve, and I'm going to be hosting the game this evening. And this evening we have got Connor and Sean playing, and it's a bit of a janky thematic game this evening. So we've got Connor playing Republic, and we've got Sean playing Separatists. Connor has called his list the Naboo Defence Force, and Sean has called it, let's get this right, Manga, or Maga, which apparently stands for Make Geonosis Great Again. So, we'll talk through the lists, because they're just setting up now, and I'll do it as we flick over to have a good look at the game. So Connor is playing on the left hand side, and Sean is on the right hand side. And Sean has got, well, we might as well start with Sean first, because he's flying Nantex. And we'll talk a bit about Nantex in a moment or two. He's only got 4 ship list, and is on 199 points, as opposed to Connor's 5 ship list, and he was on 198 points. So he's therefore, Connor's given the initiative to Sean. So we've got, on Connor's side, we've got 5 Naboo N1s, Rick Ole, Anakin, Dinny, and 2 Bravo flight officers. The beauty of the N1s is that they all have the full throttle ability, which means that if you dilate a 3 to 5 maneuver, then you perform an evade action automatically. Rick's ability is that while you defend or perform a primary attack, if the speed of your revealed maneuver is higher than the enemy's, then you get to roll an additional dice. Anakin's is that before you reveal your maneuver, you may spend a force and you can barrel roll. Dinny Elberger's ability is that while you defend or perform an attack, if the speed of your revealed dial is the same as the enemy ship's, that ship's dice cannot be modified. He's got Predator on Rick Ole, which gives him a reroll of 1 attack dice if the defender is in his bullseye. He then has R4 and Daredevil on Anakin, so R4 decreases the difficulty of his speed 1 and 2 basic maneuvers, and Daredevil says that while he performs a boost action, he may treat them as hard turns rather than backs. Dinny Elberger has got Crackshot, which means that while he attacks, if the defender is in his bullseye before the neutralized roll step, he may spend a charge and cancel 1 evade. The 2 Bravo flight officers then have fire control system, which allows them so that they may re-roll 1 attack dice if they have a lock on the defender. However, by doing so, they may not then spend the target lock. So, Sean's Clankers, as I've decided to call his list, even though that's not the name that he gave to it, he's got Sun Fac, who we'll come on to in a moment or two. He's an Initiative 6 pilot. He's then got Shertek with Ensnare, and Ensnare allows him, at the end of the activation phase, if he's tractored, he may choose 1 ship in his rotatable arc at range 0 to 1 and transfer a tractor token. So these Nantex are all about tractoring, and it's interesting that he hasn't put Ensnare on Sun Fac. He then has got 2 Stalgazian Hive Guards, and he's named them. He's called the first one, who's marked in red, he apparently is called Derek. and the one marked in blue is called Trevor. So we've got Shertek, Sunfuck, Derek and Trevor. As a little bit of an interesting aside, for anybody who watched the Gold Squadron podcast last night, they did a breakdown of the ships within each faction, and GSP rated the Nantex as their bottom tier in faction, way down in the basement as a 4 out of 4, and without Ensnare, it's even worse, seemingly. However, they rated the Naboo N1 as a tier 2 out of 4. So it'll be interesting to see how the pilot skills match up. And my apologies, they are bugs, not droids yet. So we've had the setup. Interestingly, both players have decided to go with gas clouds. And the setup and the game is on its way. What sounds to me like somebody building next door, which is really helpful when you're trying to stream online. So how is everyone this fine summer's evening where we're still supposedly in lockdown? I've put a little bit of music on in the background because I was supposed to have a co-commentator this evening. However, unfortunately, he had to drop out almost last minute. So, ultimately, we're probably going to have a little bit of silent spells while I'm trying my very best to find things to talk to you all about. So, a little bit of music in the background I thought would maybe be a good idea. It's incredibly different doing the streaming lock as compared to watching it. Just the simple process of having everything set up is mind-boggling at times. And for somebody who can talk as much as I can, it's incredible to think that I can be as lost for words as often as I am if I'm talking to you with nobody talking back. By the way, I hope you all enjoyed the new logo on Startup. That's new. I thought it did look particularly much better than the previous one. So while we were waiting for them to mess around, going down either side of the board, playing their little foxy game of pre-engagement, I'm going to mention to you something that's happening tomorrow night. Gold Squadron on their weekly Wednesday night League night have got a challenge match between Isofane and Dion, and they've done something a little bit different. Isofane has promised that he will donate $1 per viewer to Gold Squadron for the privilege of playing the game, and in return Dion is putting some free giveaways. Apparently, I think it's going to be painted ships. So it's their normal league night, which happens Chicago time, early evening for them. It does make it a little bit late for us. So if anyone is available and fancies a late night and would like to watch them with the possibility free giveaways, all you've got to do is just talk and chat. I think it's going to be about 1 o'clock in the morning when the game starts. It's second game tomorrow anyway. So that's Dion versus Isofane on Gold Squadron podcast tomorrow evening. And while I'm on the subject of speaking about other people or other streams, a big shout out to Nickel City X-Wing, to Greg at Nickel City X-Wing, because when I was stuck last night trying to figure out how on earth to make this overlay work, he jumped in and gave me some really useful pointers, much appreciated. You'll notice on the overlay that Connor's list has got some lovely nice little ship icons down the left hand side, but there isn't the matching ones on the right hand side, and it puzzled me for quite a long time, and seemingly they're just not there yet. Partially because the Nantex is a relatively new ship to 2.0, and also partially because really who needs them? It'll be interesting to see if Sean can lose as badly this evening as what he did on our Ninja stream on Sunday morning. Lay off the bugs. I don't like bugs. So Sean's list is all about tractoring, but he's not even close enough to tractor yet, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's nice that we've actually got somebody in chat. I think we did actually hit... Oh, we've hit 3 viewers. I don't know who the third one is. We've got a silent viewer. It's all good. If we can possibly hit 5, we've hit our first goal. Well, yeah, I can see Shenanigans Gaming in the chat is saying that they're the only interesting ships in CIS. I'm not going to disagree. I find CIS to be one of the less interesting factions. It's personal preference. There's other people that do like them, and it's certainly interesting to see a list that isn't a swarm, or even better, to see a list that's got less ships than the opposing side in a thematic contest. So the two players that we've got here, you'll notice that their screen names are also up. That was an added thing last night, so that when they are on Twitch or commentating, or when they are making a comment in stream, then you can actually see who they are, which is always nice to see. And they didn't show each other their lists, so they sent them to me so that I could set the layout up, the overlay. So myself and Tom had a good look at the list this morning, and unfortunately Tom couldn't commentate this evening because something came up at home, but these things happen. And they did say that they hadn't seen each other's lists, and Sean had a technical problem. That's why we were late streaming this evening, so sorry about that. Connor was all set up, and as Sean then jumped in and placed these ships down, Connor made comments as, "Oh, that's what you're flying." So it does actually turn out that they didn't know each other's lists, which is all good. I think that Sean is almost definitely going to run away with Sunfuck. They're currently making it very difficult for me to speak, but very easy for me to keep track of what's happening. Good evening, Dr. Weston. The game is going slowly so far. We were a little bit late in getting started because Sean on the right had a technical issue and his monitor stopped working, so we just failed. And they've set up, and we've got an interesting lineup. They've already played a couple of turns, but we haven't had first engagement yet. The postman came to my rescue this morning. I decided that I would totally change both machines and on how I was going to stream last night, and ripped the whole lot out and put all new cables through and reconnected everything for audio, etc. in a totally different way, but I was two connectors short, which I'd all ordered online at the weekend in the vain hope that they may turn up today, and lo and behold, they actually did turn up today right on time. So I literally plugged them in and had 10 minutes notice, but everything seems to be working alright now that I've done the first couple of minutes of debugging. Another 3 or 4 hours worth of tweaking and exactly how to make it all work properly would be beneficial, but that's the way it goes. I think currently the plan is that we might try to do another stream like this on Thursday evening at the same time. Certainly talking to the lads in the group this morning, or this afternoon I should say, when Tom, who was supposed to commentate with me, couldn't make it. There did seem to be a little bit more of an uptake so for Thursday. So if we can get a couple of players and a couple of people to commentate, it would be even better if you didn't have to listen to my voice and I can just sit back and watch and click on buttons left, right and centre. But we'll see. People have busy lives. We have to just go with the flow. So we have first engagement, and it goes the way of Connor. Two hits, and neither of which have been evaded. Sun Fac is... yes, he's facing the bottom of the screen as we look at it. Sometimes these Nantex are a little difficult to work out which way they're pointing in. They're such small ships and they're not particularly broad at the rear. They're pointy both ends. So return fire is evaded. Checking for arc. Back to tiles. So in that round, Connor takes first blood, 23 points up, with a little bit of damage onto Derek, as Sean has named him. Sean always does. He preaches what he doesn't practice. Derek's a good name for a bug, I think. I was particularly impressed when he gave them names and called the two Stalgazan hive guards Derek and Trevor. I thought that was that's pretty good going. It gave me a nightmare how to fit them onto the overlay, but that's alright, it's good. be lovely if one more person would jump into the chat. If we had one more viewer, then we would hit our first goal. I could cheat. It probably does count, but it also counts if I log in as me rather than logging in as Newcastle X-Wing, I suppose. So we might actually get one beyond the first goal if we both do it. I'm not sure what that first goal gives us. I'll have to look into that. But every time I log in, we get a reminder saying if you hit your next goal, and this is one of the next goals. It's only our second proper stream, and the first one wasn't really a proper one anyway, so we just did lots of laughing and enjoyed the game. But I think that's going to be the way of all these streams, to be fair. We're just going to do lots of laughing and enjoy a stream. And there's nothing wrong with that. We've just hit 5 viewers. We have hit our first goal. Congratulations. If I had a giveaway, I would give you a giveaway. Did I tell you all we've got a bot? We actually have got a bot. It's not doing anything yet. I haven't figured out how to make him how to make him work for his living, but there is a bot there. Derek's not in a good spot. And he's just made himself even worse because he's just moved himself straight into Rick Oley's bullseye. And Rick Oley has got Predator. I don't know if Sean's realised that. It always puzzles me with these N1s how you pronounce that name. Is it Dini or Dine or I don't know. The nice little pink one there anyway is Dine Elberger. Dini. It's got an accent above the final E, so it kind of it feels like it should be an A sound at the end. So I kind of go with Dene or Denia. I don't know. There's no right or wrong. Tomato. to the bank with Rick. Gets him the evade because it was a 3 maneuver, but it moves him out of the bullseye that he automatically had on Derek. And gets him tracked. And where's Sean gonna put him? Oh, he's gonna move him that way. Okay. And I've got a feeling that Sean's plan is to get him somewhere as near to that gas cloud as possible. I'm not actually certain if I can do this, but I'm going to give it a try anyway. I'm going to see if I can listen in without you guys at home hearing. Sean's cheating, okay. For those at home, I think it does sound like I can hear them but you can't, which is all good. And they're shouting for Judge. So apparently Sean has broken the game, but there's nothing new there. Okay, what's the issue, guys? It's all right. We can kind of figure it out. It's fine. Okay, guys, for everyone at home. So for everyone at home, we have them discussing, and Sean's broken the game, seemingly. They can't get the tractor thing to work, so that they've actually got ships moving the right way. It won't let them tractor onto the gas cloud. Game says no. I think they've probably not spawned the tokens quite correctly. And in the process of all this, my mouse has decided to stop working, so I can't even fix it. Yeah, three dice for bullseye, an extra one because he's tracted, and that gives us 2 eyeballs and a crit. Does he spend the focus or does he not, guys? Oh, poor Trevor. One sticks. Can I just confirm in chat that you can't actually hear the players, can you? Have I hit the right button? Okay, that's good. So that is a dead Rick. Console fire, blinded pilot, and damage sensor array. That's your 3 crits on Rick Oley. Oh dear me. Don't move the ship, delete it. There's a reason why we delete them, not move them. We can fix them if we delete them, we can't if you move them. I do think it's particularly humorous, the fact that Connor's most expensive ship has just died, Rick Ollie, and that's not even close to Sean's two most expensive. In fact, it's still less than each of Sean's individual ships. I was explaining to the viewers before, guys. Gold Squadron last night actually did an analysis on Republic against Separatists. And would you like to know where they placed the ships that you're flying? They put the Nantex way down in the basement, literally as low as they could possibly get it, and that was assuming it had ensnare. They would have put it lower for each and every one that didn't have ensnare would be off the screen. That would be just like that guy, yeah. And they placed the N1s as tier 2 out of 4, so not very highest, but the next one down. Well, ladies and gentlemen at home, we've been sitting on 5 viewers for quite a while. Not literally sitting on 5 viewers. That would be a little bit difficult. If we could hit the 6, that would be good. If you want to send out the messages to all your friends and family, come and join us. Three hits. Derek is bleeding. Hi Nicola, welcome to Newcastle X-Wing. Connor says this is pod racing, and that is a dead Derek. Nicola, welcome to the wonderful world of chat. If you post something, then we will reply. It's all good fun here. And that's all the N1s done. It does work, it does work, it does work on it. Sometimes you have to jump in and help them. So what do people in chat think? Do I tell them what the points are because they haven't got a clue? They are now arguing over who's winning. Okay, I think that's a good idea, Ian. We'll do that. You can hear me tell them. Okay, guys. A quick update. Ian says you've both got 4 points. That's the way it stands. So if you're arguing over points, then you've got 4 points each. Keep playing. And somebody called Nicola, who I'm assuming could possibly be a relation of Connor's. She says if you lose, you're grounded. Both of you. Okay. Nicola, Sean says if he's grounded, does that mean he doesn't have to do any more housework? Sean, you don't get off housework duties, sorry. Okay, the players can't actually hear me at the moment. I think it's humorous that the only ship that is free of damage on Sean's side is the one without Ensnare. Hi Nicola, yeah I know, the two players just told me, you couldn't hear but they told me. There was an, oh no it's me mom! So Ian, are you on call or do you want to play a game next? I don't know how long these two are hanging round for. If I can... I'll ask them. Do either you two want to play a game after this one? Okay, so that's a no. We're back to how we were last turn. The dilemmas of how they can make barrel rolls work. Ian, I don't think it's about the machine. I think it's about what buttons they're clicking on, to be fair. I might be wrong, and the chat can correct me if I am, but I don't think you are allowed to tractor somebody to range 0. Please chat, correct me if I am wrong. Sorry, I'm trying to think. Code for our. Right, which way are you trying to go? Because the token will do it for you. With Anakin. Okay, so you want to it's not on your dial, is it? It's not. No, well, a one bank is on your dial. Oh, one hard's not. No. Yeah, because right. Okay, because. No, it won't, because it's the wrong dial for the ship. It won't do that. Okay. Has it? Try it. Oh, there we go. That's not supposed to work, but that's cool. The fact it does. Yeah, Ian, I would say that Tractor into Range 0 would be a bump. That's why I made the call that. Hits and strikes out. We roll for. We just change. And evades one, so takes 2 hits. 2 hits on Bravo Flight Officer 1, so that's 1 shield and 1 damage. Rolls 1 hit. Oh, and blanks out. Connor chooses not to spend the focus, and the gamble pays off. So Bravo Flight Officer number 1 is still alive. He returns fire now into Shertek. And that is a hit, a second hit. That was the other one. here's the debate. The points are close. There's only 11 points in it. Connor could run away with it this round, or Sean could bring it back. Is a Talon roll not a speed 3 maneuver, guys? Oh, okay. Players are claiming that even though it's even though it's a speed 3 maneuver, because he's stressed he can't take an action. And the card does say that you may perform an evade action. I don't know. Comes down to the order of when he gets the stress, doesn't it? That is a dead Bravo flight officer. players have got a problem here because the game won't allow them to check range with Anakin. It's shown up, but it's saying no valid targets because of the mess around that they did with the dial before, so that Anakin could do a hard for his own ability. Okay, two seconds, guys, because if we do that and that, and then restore, it's alright, don't worry. Helps if you can type, or rather if you could spell. There we go. Try that one now. And here's a fresh dial for you. There's a fresh dial. Denis takes one. And we're on the last round, guys, because we're down to 27 seconds. Timer's just gone off on the table. I was 20 seconds late in press and go for us on stream. Oh, dear me. You can try, but I don't think that that'll work to recycle Ricks. But here's the learning point number one that GSP go on about all the time with TTS is when you spawn your list, copy it straight away, and then if anything goes wrong, you've got the actual ship on the other table just to swap straight in. Oh, dear me. Okay, guys, because you're on the last turn, I'm going to bring you into the chat so that you can talk to the world. And you don't have to apologize at all. It doesn't look like I'm able to bring you into conversation, guys. I don't know why. You can spawn single ships.
Vid and focus.
The other two is dead.
Yep. You're free.
Yep. He's got oddly enough do a 3 back and bump.
Yep. Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
I was hoping it would clear the other side of thingy there. So he called some back.
How you do? You doing any iron things?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to. So he's gonna take a track because I've lost anyway. Let's see if I can clutch play shenanigans.
Watch you one shot a ship and win.
I'm calling shenanigans.
What are you doing? Why some fuck got a tractor token? Come on, Sean.
The only thing is, it spawns the wrong way, so you have to look at the upside down. Hold on a minute. Where am I?
Come on, Sean.
Spin the token. It's on him. Oh no, it's still. Change it. Wait.
We're not going to be allowed to play again.
Yeah. I wish it goes that way. The way one? No, that's the wrong way. Oh,
my God.
Guys,
I'm going that way.
Sorry, I just disconnected you from the stream because.
Yeah.
God damn, yous are awful.
I hit that way.
There's no space to complete the move. You need to
I
go
guess I'm there now. I've hit the wrong way. I guess I'm stuck here.
No. Whichever one you just did, do the opposite.
I just tried to do that and it just went nope.
Try doing it the barrel roll on your dial rather than the tractor token.
I would if I got a barrel roll. Right, that's about where I was.
Oh yeah, you come. Is it not there anyway? I'm sure every ship
barrel roll.
Oh.
So, which way?
I thought all the repositions came up because they come up on IG.
I want to go. I'm going to that cloud.
Yeah. Is that the right way?
Yeah, that's the right way. I'm even if it's not, I'm leaving here now. I live here.
This is my home.
He takes a strain too. He loves it. He's fine.
Yep.
Cool,
Denis.
Yep.
He's doing a sneaky little one bank.
Oh, goodbye, Lord.
is then gonna focus.
And then boost into range 1 somehow and take a tractor token and die?
Oh, I wish.
Or is that what Anakin's doing? Anakin, 4 straight, Anakin. 4 straight. 4 straight.
Bending a force.
No, don't do
Do a
this.
barrel roll. Which way am I going? Is it this way? Is that the right way? Yeah, it is.
Then 3 banking in, 3 banking to range 1. And a 3 banking to range 1. And a 3 banking to range 1, oh my god!
It's wizard. That gives him an evade token, and I'm going to barrel roll out of range 1. Because that
No,
first barrel
please.
roll wasn't a barrel roll
No.
action.
No, Connor, don't let us shoot you.
Is that the right way?
Oh, you're the actual worst person who ever lived.
Spinning!
Oh,
Spinning!
go in there. Oh, Connor. I
It's
can't
a
believe
good
that.
trick.
It's just gonna focus for some fuck.
Did you see how much I span?
I wish I had snare on some fuck right now. I wish somehow. Go see if I can pass off anyone.
Do you know
This
if
is a
you'd like...
reminder, guys, you are live.
We are live?
Yes,
Yep.
yes, you are.
Oh,
Connor?
that was a mistake.
Connor! Connor!
Am I-
Connor! Look at that range 1 ruler. Look who
Can we go
touches.
back to... Can we go back to when
Connor.
Anakin was on your side and there was no valid targets?
No. Right. So I'm gonna throw my tractor to you, Anakin. So let's... Come on,
I
tractor
don't-
token up.
I don't want... No. 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 Do I get to do more spinning?
What I'm gonna do, Anakin, is we're gonna...
More
Yeah.
spinning.
I
It's the
can
best
barrel
trick.
you back to where you were, which would be pretty good.
Then he's barrel rolled 3 times, Sean. That's the best thing I've ever had.
I guess I'm putting you there, because I can't put you anywhere useful.
Triple barrel roll.
There we go. So am I 6?
Yep.
I'm shooting to the left, I think. Range 2?
At Annie, yeah. Range 2.
Yeah, you are
So-
tractor.
oh, I'm on 1 dice. He's crippled Annie.
Yep.
Oh, thank God you hadn't rolled.
Oh, that's 3 eyeballs. I'm going to spend my focus. And
Yeah.
you probably regret it. So 3.
Yep, this isn't good. I've added 1,
So take 2.
so that's hit crit.
Just
So
2
there's
hits.
a shield. Ah, just 2 hits. Sweet.
Yep.
I thought I was a crit in. This is fine. Annie?
Yep.
So Sunfax spent his focus, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fire into him then.
Mm-hmm.
Range 2. Give him a roll.
You've got no mods here, have you?
No, because I spent my force. So that is it. That is 1 hit. Yeah!
I'm going to stop bringing ships with green dice, you know that.
Do you know what you need to do? Have tokens.
No! Who has tokens?
Who
That means
has
I can't track
tokens?
that stuff. I can't go wee! You're 3? Oh no, my 3.
You're free.
Range 1 and Anakin.
Through gas.
Yep.
So
you go
I'll
back
lose a
up 2
dice,
dice?
gain a dice.
1, 2, 3. They crit.
Is that it? I can deal with that.
You probably can, you'll. Knowing you.
Spinning, it's a good trick. Spend a
yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Huh.
And then Denise shot.
Didn't he?
Or didn't you want to shoot? Range 2 at the Hive Guard?
Range 2.
No, it wouldn't. Don't let him
Nah,
do it. Because I
not
think I'm
gonna
up on
shoot.
points. So you don't have to engage, Connor. It's okay. We'll love you anyway.
Oh, Sean, you're strained. Sean's up on points. That can't be true.
I don't know. I'm just making it up. Just so I
You're
psych you
strained.
out.
Strained.
Blank.
Oh no.
Oh, I couldn't say that!
No.
The worst thing is,
Which
if
way?
If I evade this, if I evade this, then I'm fine. If I don't, you get half on the ship. Oh,
Yeah!
Alright. Well, I
That's
think
more than
you.
4.
Yep, that's it.
But does
you won
that mean I've
corner.
won by a lot? Or does it mean
Probably,
I've just
aye.
won the game there?
You've definitely won.
Well, I
with half on
definitely
him.
have now.
Yeah.
Well, I did beforehand.
And I think your Bravo flight out.
Yep.
Good game, man. Shake hands,
Good
shake hands.
game. I'm gonna shake hands.
So, Steve, what was the final score on that?
Yeah.
Yep. On Tech and. Yep.
Yeah, Sean.
Yep. Correct. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Anakin's
Yep.
halved.
He's half.
She's full.
Yep.
Gone.
Yep.
The other one's full health.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sean, Ian popped in and said that I was 3 points behind until I halved that chip.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
3 behind, so you almost won.
Oh,
You know what this means though, Sean? We've got to build
Yeah.
lists based on Attack of the Clones now.
well, I'm doing the same list again. That was so much
The
fun.
same, yeah, it worked as well.
I got my opening engagement completely wrong. Like being on half health on red straight away because I messed up that bang
Yeah.
again.
It's just
But then after that, it was. I think if I'd managed to kill that Bravo flight a turn earlier,
yeah,
my plan of them was to run away and kind of run around towards your board edge and come back into the gas clouds, and
yeah.
then try and just keep you pinned in there for a bit
That
because I can
game
deal
was
with the
just
gas
like
clouds super well.
game was just full of like lucky plinks, where it was like 1 or 2 damage going
Aye.
through. That was just enough.
Yeah.
So guys, thank you very much for tuning in. We hope that you all have a fantastic evening, and sorry for the ropiness of the stream. We'll get everything ironed out eventually. It's just a bit of a test and see how it goes really. Anyway, have a good evening. You've been watching Newcastle X-Wing. I'm Steve. Keep on flying, casual. May the force be with you. Stay safe and have a magical day.